How to make women orgasm through clitoral stimulation. There are 3 basic ways: using fingers, fingering her, giving oral sex, and through intercourse. Of these options, licking the clitoris is the most effective and pleasurable for a lot of women. Most women do not achieve orgasm through intercourse alone because the normal way of penetration offers little chances of rubbing the clitoris. In order to have orgasm from penetration, you have to make some minor changes to the missionary position. This leaves the next best alternative, fingering the clitoris. For some couples where either the guy is not comfortable with licking the clitoris or the woman is self-conscious about her man kissing the clitoris, then stimulating the clitoris with fingers will work best for them. For a guy who does not have much sexual experience, manual stimulation offers the easiest starting point because he can see clearly what he is doing and can more easily gauge his partner's reaction. Before rubbing the clitoris, there are some basic ground rules you need to follow. A. The clitoris is a very sensitive and delicate area. Most women will respond much better to a slow and light initial touch. Your girl will let you know if an increase in pressure is required. B. During the early stage of touching the clitoris, you should not focus too much attention on this area, which can be quite uncomfortable for some women. More time should be spent on the area surrounding the clitoris. This is because the nerve endings extend out from the clitoris and a woman can get pleasurable feelings from attention being paid to the entire area. It is only after she has been quite aroused that you can give her clitoris some more attention. You will know she is quite close to orgasm when she moans, her clitoris becomes enlarged just like an erected penis with blood rushing into the genitals area, her hips arching towards you, her thighs pressing against your cheeks and her fists clenching. If you put one hand on her stomach, you may feel her muscular contractions. So, keep a lookout for these green lights before you cross over to give her more intense sensation. C. Speed is important in order to stimulate her effectively. Steadily increasing strokes that are sustained are going to be much more successful than sporadic or inconsistent touching. How to play with the clitoris using your fingers. 1. Make sure your hands are clean. Clean hands and trimmed fingernails are very important if you are planning to explore the delicate parts of her body. If you love your woman, you certainly will not want to increase her risks of getting a yeast infection or hurt her most sensitive parts with a sharp fingernail. 2. Get her in the mood. Though your objective is to give her clitoral orgasm, you should not dive in and hone in on her clitoris in the initial stimulation stage. Most women need to have a little bit of warming up for them to get ready for sex. Pay some attention to her other erogenous zones, her ears, neck, breasts, lower back, buttocks, knees and feet. Give her a sensual massage on the back, feet and inner thighs before you gradually work your way to her hot spots. If she is not wet, do not play with her clitoris. 3. Adjust your pressure according to her preference and arousal level. When touching the clitoris, be sure not to get too rough before you get to know what she likes. A light touch works on most women. Once she is getting into the mood, find a regular motion, side to side, up and down or circular, she likes and repeat it again and again. Not necessarily harder or faster, but perhaps more firmly, more repetitive circular motions usually work well. Sucking her nipples or kissing her while you are fingering the clitoris often helps. If your girl is hypersensitive and like it rough, you have to use a harder touch when you finger her. As she starts to enjoy it, you do it harder and faster. Make sure the clitoris is wet with her natural lubricant or your saliva. Press even harder on the clitoris and keep rubbing from side to side, over and over, as fast as you can. If you do it correctly, she will have an orgasm and then cool down. You can keep doing and make her come again a few times till she is satisfied. These are the basic ways to make her orgasm through manual stimulation of the clitoris. All you have to do is to be patient, give her ample time to be properly turned on. Start with small, gentle strokes and work your way up from here as she gets in the mood. Your woman will let you know when she is ready for direct clitoral stimulation. Until then, if you need some more tips to satisfy a woman, you can click on Women Orgasm and Pussy Eating.